I will get it out of the way right now. This one has nothing to do with meta, whether she is good or whatnot. But it's really a video dedicated to my longest supporters of my content, and I want to share with you the problems that Genshin is facing now, which many other content creators have echoed. But I want to share a different angle of looking at it from a smaller content creator point of view compared to the likes of say Mtash or Tectone and the much larger content creators. Now, since I started going all in on content creation, I made it a promise to you guys to create content on every single new 5-star for you guys to analyze and see, is it good and should I use my Primo Gems on this character or not? Most of the time, I will give a C0 honest free-to-play showcase for you guys so y'all can make a better decision. And that promise actually costs me about $200 a month just to upkeep. Two things have actually happened since then that made my new 5-star analysis content really much more irrelevant. And the first is actually leakers becoming much more sophisticated. Leakers makes thousands of dollars just posting leaked videos that have no value add or editing whatsoever and have undeniably captured already a large portion of the market eyes in terms of who are curious about new 5-stars. By the time I actually get to touch the character for the first time, most players already know what the character is about, their meta team comms, and even their artifact sets and whatnot. This is really live and you can't ignore the competition and you can't avoid it either. And the second thing is actually the rise of the advanced server. Now previously, large content creators and small ones were on equal footing, which means that the ones that work really hard to put out the content quicker could actually get more views for it. Nowadays, Genshin really invites premium content creators, the large ones, to their advanced servers where these guys get like a week or two in advance to play and try the new characters ahead of everyone else. At the same time, also being allowed to create guides and film content in the advanced server. Day 1 guides, for example, from Slice and Savvy, while really good, and I really thank them for their service, but it makes it much harder for smaller creators to get into this space. And that is just the competition side of things. Now, if we turn the angle and the lens to the players and the viewers' point of view, viewers like you guys have also been telling me in a lot of the videos that you guys are feeling that you don't really need opinions or whether you want to pull characters or not anymore. Because you clear content easily anyway, so why do you need someone to tell you whether you should pull this character or not, if it's the meta or not? You don't really care about meta anymore. And this is really sadly the truth of the situation. With most players now actually able to clear most of the content if you try hard or wanted to clear the content, the demand for skilled theory crafting outside of maybe the large few content creators have fallen drastically. The new situation plus financially unsustainable model for me means that I need to change the way I make content. And now to think of it in a point of perspective, if a player, or I would like to consider myself as a small or maybe a moderate spender of Genshin Impact, who also gets paid from YouTube ad revenue and is incentivized to spend on Genshin, is now considering to pull back on spending and not spend money on the game other than maybe a Welkin Moon at best, then I question the sustainability of the business model of Genshin moving forward, and it's really worrying for me as a content creator, as I really like Genshin's quality, but without the cash flow and business model that they have been used to in the past, I question how it's going to be like for the management in the future. Personally, I will focus more on resource allocation and analytical videos that don't require me to actually purchase the character to test. As you guys know, I always put out good analytical videos before the characters are released, and I will continue to do so. This lets me double down on my strengths as an analyst even in my real life career, and also stay sustainable for the future. And thank you for staying with me and watching till this point in the video even, and I can assure you guys that I'll be here for the long haul, and I also want to save a little bit of money to start spending on Honkai Star Rail. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.